Welcome to Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, home to the Western Michigan Broncos, where we have a terrific matchup in store. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Western Michigan Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Chippewas will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Western Michigan's offense will get the first swing of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Got it in the middle, it's Chandler. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. Just about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stokes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Central Michigan's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Coming after him. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dumb.
This is a 3rd and long. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Lavis. They're trying. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Oh, goodness, you see that truck? Oh, my
Well, I think the
goodness.
coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USF fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Army. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Chippewas will hustle to the line. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Flips it out to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's third down. Gives it to the back on the draw. At the 35, he's open. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Lavis. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They'll try the run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Fires toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Throwing right. Makes the catch past the sticks. Touchdown, Western Michigan. What a grab and go for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. When you're handed a break, With unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return, you do. And a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Touchdown, Broncos!
Yeah, they knew what time it was.
And
They got to count.
in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
9-0 last.
And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
Ridiculous.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense lining up for a first down play. Defense not showing press coverage. Shakes off a tackler. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will.
And the Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The Chippewas will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. To the ground with the back. Plows through the defense. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll give it to the back. Runs through the tackle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's out of bounds, just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now?
Yeah, nice blocking by this offense. Nice job running the football. How about the running back? You could tell he knew exactly where.
Touchdown, Broncos! And the beatdown has ensued.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Lavis. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Chippewas line up to punt it away.
Big lineman kicking the ball for what?
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They want that clock to run. Shakes off the defender. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Offenses ice football games in the 4th quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive, right?
And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And the pummeling has started. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
Yeah, I'm go one more time.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Looking to throw, it's Lavis. Makes the catch. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Getting some... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Pressure coming.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense...
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. You're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get...
Afterburners coming. The 20. He's at the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it here, got the long touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. Boston College is in danger of getting demolished today, and while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time. They're trailing by 14 to Clemson. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't.
They come up with their 2nd safety of the game. You don't see that very often.
Sorry, no, I'm finna change my defense to a default.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
Default defense, that's all the way for now. At least, I don't know. Because I can't just blindly.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. They'll try the counter. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. The Broncos moving quickly to the line. Right back to him. Still on his feet at the 45. Running toward the tape. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to go up top on first down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
Well, and it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did.
Sure.
They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All that great. They won at 6. So, they ain't pretty bad this year. I don't know. Boy, player of the week. Heisman candidate. Or the tight end committee. Cool. Quarterback committee. Cool. Ooh. UMass. Yeah, 5 sacks. I guess. Let me double check one thing. I go myself. The freshman gonna be number 1. I said, yeah, I might switch this out there. I gotta go in and actually do it. Cause I guess right now. Right. No, you started. That's only one way to get rid of that. Mm. I gotta reverse this. Yeah, I'm playing on that side. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Alright, so rushing right here, so rushing left end could just be you not actually touch the field. Make some small adjustments. Nelson is actually playing pretty decent. Yeah, there we go. I'm about to see if I can pick up one more player. I got to picked up the other players I was already kind of on now. So that's good. All right. Got a lot of diamonds. Let's see. What's the deal with him? Come here. So, I mean, he's still a good. He ain't really fast. Ain't gonna lie, can't waste my time. Man, it was cool though. This play here, he gonna make it. He should make it. Um, yeah, he gonna make it. He should as well. Uh, let's get a little bit. He gonna need that visit though, I ain't gonna lie. And with the visit will just push the issue of that. That's when you win it. You can do that extra. The extra. These other people, they're just gonna they're good. Concerned about this one? He visited them week 9. Very concerned about this one. But he visited them. What week is it? Yeah, it won't be long for that before he signs it. All right, let's see what's left. Okay. Station tight end is cool. Nah, I don't need no utility. Well, I don't know. Nah, can't keep pressing for that many more. Left guard, we might can do that. He wasn't very well. Juco, nah. A 5-star Juco, I mean, I guess maybe that would make me want to even consider it. He's just not good. Oh yeah, this dude, he was straight. Oh, can't block. Hold on, let me see. I must have many tight ends I got. He'd be number 3, but I only really need 2. They both. Okay. Yeah. We're not gonna worry about the throw. You and Dope still number 1 on his radar. Ain't gonna do nothing. Take another 2, another 10. No, not another 10, another 20. Oh, so I can just do stuff like, okay. Oh, okay. So I can do that for, okay. I didn't know that. Oh, I know now. Right, okay. You might actually be better than the fullback I got. Hmm. Man, he's a diamond. This guy here ain't a diamond. He just flat out better. In these categories, there be nothing in. Right, boom. Yeah, he better in every category for the most part. 74, 64, 60, 59, 79, 70, 65, 62, 63, 69, 79, 46, 7. Yeah. Bye-bye. Somebody else enjoy. Won't be me. Won't be me. I do want to. Let's do it for big moment. Just because I want to see some stuff. Last game, and I'm gonna call it another nap in.
Welcome to Ypsilanti, and just a few miles away from the big house, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on another team from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Broncos will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Eagles offense will have the first possession of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game. Keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Now on first down from the 28. He wants to throw. And that pass is intercepted. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
He's got the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. The hand to the running back. Running with power. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun on 3rd down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
down by 7. Relax.
Eastern Michigan will be
It
forced
gets
to
worse
punt.
from here.
This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Fires to the right. He's got it. Oh, he gave him the dead leg. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Oh, he gave him the limp leg. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to LSU. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he showed off that stiff arm as he had a decent run.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Broncos! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. With 8 seconds to go in the half, wonder if they'll try to get a big play just to see what happens. Give to the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. He rifles one deep down the middle. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got his man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos. And the punishment has been extended.
They were in street routes the whole time.
Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. They're lining up to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The offense set for a first down play. The give from the gun. Jukes his way for more. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
I took injuries down because I don't know. Injuries are never okay.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Lowry. Feeling some heat. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. Yeah. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. The Broncos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Just because it allows them to pass.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Huffman. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
And the Broncos send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting.
And he breaks into the open. At the 30. He's at the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Snapdragon Stadium today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UNLV. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. Trying to get to it. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Yeah, and this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. The give to the back. Oh, what a move. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
He's off to the races. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
I had to.
And the route is on. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. There is time on the clock. If there's time on the clock, there is time to put more points on the board. I mean, the scoreboard operator needs to work out too, right?
Yeah, and I guess he's been getting it, and the defense's job is to stop. But I would argue, Reese, you can just take a knee. If you take a knee, run the clock, you still get out of here, and you still get the win.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got...
And they got him for the sack. With the clock running, this should be the final play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Paul.
Cool. We 8-0. 4-0 in our little division or whatever. I didn't beat the you know what out of them. I just won the game. Could have beat them 73-0, but I wasn't trying to do that. Okay. You committed, okay. Iron explosion went up a little bit. Okay, man. Yeah, it's the difference now. We only got 2 sacks versus 5. Now you more regular. Now he looking more like the Heisman winner. Like it should have been the whole time. Need these two to switch. Yeah. I'm about to sit him down, man. He good. He a freshman, but man, I don't need him doing the most, you know. I'm number 7. Okay, okay. I'm 30. He ain't really he's a quarterback, but That's what I want to promote to the house every time. You pretty fast. But that ain't important to him. This is why we're supposed to always check. I'm gonna get rid of them. Let's see. Nobody else wants anything to do with my team. See, I got to see how good these players are. Like I don't know. They might be trash. Right, so now I got enough. Got enough to at least figure out what's going on. Got off from nothing. Okay. As I said, pass protector. It's just the agile. Yeah, let's look at the guards. We can always scoot them over. We got a bunch of right guards. Okay. Oh yeah, they different. Everybody different. Each one is totally different. Nobody really came with the abilities. He does. He came with an ability. He's really good at pass blocking and impact blocking. Let me see what a good run block looks like. Both of those pass protectors. Run block is a 75. Yeah. You can deal with that. This is another hand, I don't know. Boom. Oh, you got trash can teams looking at you. Oh yeah. Neither one there. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about Johnny. He's cool, but no need. He can go. Yeah, find out the center that we had. He ain't worth two squirts. That does this. All right. So I signed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Essentially 7 athletes. It's crazy. Oh, top classes. I don't think I'm in the top Well, I'm 19. What I'm missing is I don't have any 5 stars. That don't really matter to me, to be honest. Oh, Rice is recruiting so good. I'm gonna have a lot of 4-star commits. I'm gonna be like Penn that, yeah. The 4 stars and a couple of 3s. No, I'm gonna have all 3-star commits with a couple of 4s. That ain't bad neither. All right, either way.
Set. Ready, ready.
If you were me, you do
Spider. Hot. Let's go.
Ain't never.
Set hot.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Ready. Set.
Well, well.
Igloo. Igloo. Hot.
Should have passed the door boy, because he was more open.
Come on, set. Set.
I wasn't. I didn't fully understand that play.
Jackrabbit. Go.
run it right down their throat.
Slab.
Here we go. Okay.
Hot.
All day, baby.
Pound 55 weak. Ready, ready.
Yeah. I always be like,
Flare. Flare. Ready.
you can start running people over. I just gotta
Set.
think that I gotta know I want to do that ahead of time. I can't just wake up and say I'm gonna do that.
Green 25. Ready, go. Cobra. Ready.
He wouldn't let me go to the outside. That's what I really want to do.
Crickets.
You know, he cooked.
Ready, ready. 29 Philly. 2 hot. Moose. Set hot. Lasso. Lasso. Set.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
42 Spider. 4 hot.
All right, so I don't know why he figured. But then, if I still better tap it, he'll throw it the next play. Like, I don't understand. You know?
They should have put a stand in the locker room because I just delivered.
Should have took the game.
Set. Ready. Ready, ready. Easy. Ready.
He got truck. I'm gonna count.
Down. Reset. Igloo. Igloo. Ready, go. Jackrabbit. Ready. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Why he threw it so low?
Slab. High. Hound 55 weak. Set high.
Back nut
All
running,
that
baby.
fake throwing on
Here we
like
go.
that.
Set.
Hey,
What you doing out there, boy?
Green 25. High.
yep.
Don't worry about it, baby. I ain't worried.
Cobra. Set.
Showtime.
Here we
I didn't
go.
know how to throw high.
Go.
Oh, okay,
Cricket.
okay.
High. Set. Ready, ready.